Welcome to TheraStretch. My name is Ajay. This is our program for our seniors, and depending on what that individual's capabilities are and what they have access to, you can modify or intensify as you need. If you have any questions or would like a virtual or an in-person session, you can reach us at TheraStretchStudios.com. So we're using just a few pieces of equipment. We have a chair with us. We have a ball we're gonna squeeze. You can use a rolled up towel or pillow, elastic band. I have a green one, but depending on what you have or how strong you need, that will be different. And then we have a Swiss ball and a sturdy chair, which we'll use to sit on, of course, and for support and balance. So we're gonna start on the ground, we'll move to seated, and we'll finish with some standing things. So we'll move through this at a pretty good pace. However, as you feel you need to pause the video, go ahead and do so. But I'm gonna start on the ground and have all of my equipment here nearby. So just to get started, we're going to lie on our backs, bending the knees, and letting the knees windshield wiper left and right a few times here. Just warming up the spine, just going as far as you feel comfortable, nice and easy. Then we'll come back to center. Hug one knee in, and then hug the other knee in, double knee to chest. We're just gonna hold here for a moment. I feel a stretch in the low back. Smooth breathing. And go ahead and let the feet down. Now the majority of this video is going to be for strength, balance, stability. We have a mobility video, which you can check out if that's what your focus is. So the next thing we'll do is grab this Swiss ball. The one I have here is 65 centimeters, 75 centimeter Swiss ball will work as well. First thing we're gonna do is just go back and forth. Intention here is to control that ball just as far as you feel comfortable and really engaging the belly and core to do the work. And maybe it's a big rotation, maybe it's just a small one. The key is to keep it in control and with stability. Do a couple more of those. And back to center. Roll this ball out just a little bit. And we'll roll the ball straight with the legs and then curling it back in towards the chest. A few rounds here. Same thing with this, keeping the back, low back from arching, keeping the belly working through the motion, full body exercise here, even though we're essentially just moving the legs. Let's do one more of those. Good. And we'll move this Swiss ball out of the way. We'll grab our ball. Like I mentioned, you can use a rolled up pillow, football, soccer ball, whatever you have. Put it in between the knees. We'll squeeze nice and easy in, hold for just a second, slowly relax. We'll do 10 of those for now. Just as nice and easy, smooth control, Same program with the core, low back, keeping it nice and tight and stable. Do one more, make it 10. Good. Removing that ball, give your hips a little movement. And pause this video anytime you need. Next, we're gonna do the opposite. Taking the knees apart, hip opening, hip abduction. I have a green band here. You can use whatever you have and just modify however many you do based on the band you got and what you need. But for this green band for today, we're gonna just do 10. So I have this nice and open. And then same thing here, nice, easy, open, control as you come in, not letting that band just bring your knees back in closed. Let's do a few more here. Very good, bring that last one in. We'll remove the band and move into a bridge. And depending on where your skill level is or your situation with your back, you might have to modify this. And a progression would be to even leave the band on and add that hip abduction with the bridge, but we can do that in our next video. But for now, hands alongside, feet are almost close to hips, so you can almost touch those heels, and we'll lift up through the hips, feel the glutes working, and then lower back down. For today, for the video, let's do 5 of these. Squeezing that at the top, slow, controlled lower. Full control through all aspects of the movements today. And if for whatever reason this doesn't feel good through the back or anywhere else, shoulders, just avoid it altogether. Let's do one more round. Up and down. Very good. From here, we'll come up into a stand. We'll grab the chair. You can use it wherever it is, but I'll move it here for the camera. And we'll first start with a little spine movement. So I'm going to inch up to the edge of this chair. Hands are on my thighs, and we'll do a seated cat and cow. So we'll curl nice and easy one way, open up the other way. A few rounds, this full open and close. You can add in a little breathing here. Inhale as you open. Exhale as you close. Let's do one more round. Come on back to neutral. Hands across the chest. Rotation. Nice and easy one way. Nice and easy the other way. And we'll take that a few rounds. Just taking it to as far as you feel comfortable. Just allowing that spine to open up in this rotation. And if you need a little leverage, keep the hands down. Use those hands on the outer thigh to give you a little extra twist. Not taking it further than you feel you need to. And also, if you feel you need to stretch and hold for a moment, you can do that. An excellent motion to keep your rotation, especially for things like looking back and when you're driving your car. Very good. Come on back to center. We'll sit back in the chair and we'll figure 4 cross one leg over the other for a little hip stretch. And we're just going to hold here for a moment. Smooth breathing, feeling that hip. Maybe it looks like this for you. Maybe you're wide open with that hip and it's stretched out. But whatever you can go to, we're just going to hang out here. Smooth with the breathing, not forcing anything. Good, come on out of that. Switch to the other side. And same thing with this. If for whatever reason this doesn't feel good, maybe for your knee or your low back, just avoid it and move on to the next thing. But for this side, we'll just hang out. You might feel some difference left and right. Smooth breathing here. Very good. Come on out from that. A little leg quad engagement. Nice and easy. We're just going to kick one leg up and then the other leg. Just taking it to wherever you feel this quad working. Could be right here. You can kick it up lower. That's great. We'll just alternate for about 10 rounds. Really engaging through this quad muscle. Very important for our standing balance, stability of the knee. Let's do 2 more on each side. Good. Then moving down to the ankles. Heel raises, toe raises. And nice and easy, simple, both together. Option to alternate a little bit, raising one heel up, raising the opposite toes up, back and forth. Do a handful of these. Good, last one here. And relax. And a little exercise for the hands. So option, if you have some weights, you can start with those, 1, 2, 5, whatever pounds you have, whatever feels comfortable. Start light. You can imagine I have some of those in. And first thing we're gonna do is just take them by the side and just kind of rotate, open, closed. Let's start with nice and light to get started. Good. The next thing we're going to do, keep it open and just lift out to the side and back down. And go about shoulder width, or shoulder height, I should say. But if it feels good, take that a little further up. We'll do about 10 of these. And just take it to wherever feels comfortable. Maybe as high as I'm going here, right here is fine. Even just here. Or maybe it's just one side today. Good, we'll do a couple more of those. Good. Go ahead and relax. And then arms alongside, and we'll bicep curl, tricep extension. So curling up one way and really pressing that elbow straight to get that back of the arm. Good. Good. Go ahead and relax with that. We'll come into standing. Keep the chair nearby, and we're going to be behind the chair. First thing we're going to do, keeping hands on the chair, is heel raises. So just lifting up through the toes. Let's do 10 of these. Number 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Next we're going to do some mini squats or air squats. Keeping hands on the chair for a little balance, pretending like there's a chair behind you as if you're going to sit in it, controlled through these quads. Going back down as far as you feel comfortable, coming up. And maybe it's right here. Maybe it's nice and low. There's a chair behind you. Strong coming back up. We'll do 10 of those. It's number 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Next, we're going to do some hip abduction kick out. Show you at an angle here. Light to heavy touch, you decide on the chair. And just going to stand up nice and tall. We're going to balance through the one side, the left side in this case, and then just easy kicking out the right side out to the side to engage this outer hip. Keeping the belly tight. If for any reason this doesn't feel good for the back or even the hip, just avoid it. But for now, and if it feels good, go ahead and run through it. Not worried about how far out you're going with this hip. Just nice and easy out here. And then also same focus with balancing through the opposite leg. A lot of weight going through there. Do 2 more of those. Then we'll do that to the other side. 10 rounds. Good. Pause there. Reminder to pause the video anytime you need a break. If you're gonna keep running, which I will, we'll give the legs a break. Grab that band one more time, and we'll take it like so, just grabbing and just opening up, squeezing the shoulder blades back and closing. And same thing with this, as far as how many you do will be relative on what kind of band you're using. But for the video here, we'll do 10 of them, this being number 5. And what we're doing is really opening up through the front, engaging those back muscles, keeping the neck relaxed. Excellent for posture. One more time here. Good. Now we're going to finish with some balance. Single leg balance, tandem stance balance. Very important to have the chair nearby, and we can use this chair as you need. You can grab onto it, which is okay. You can light touch, fingertip touch, whatever you need. You be the judge and decide on what you need. But the first thing we're going to do is this tandem stance, and that's going to be making our feet into a tightrope. Now I'm going to do that, but I'll give you a modification, which is just staggering the feet. So here is our tightrope, and you know, we have a lot of variables here. How narrow we take our feet. This is still a balance. This is a balance variable of how much you hold. So challenge yourself with what you need. But for today, we're going to go for 30 seconds. I'm going to go with the tightrope and one fingertip touch. 30 seconds starting now. Smooth, relaxed, focusing on that balance. Eyes pinpointed on something. Tightness through the core, keeping that nice and strong and stable. 15 more seconds here. Using this chair, but as light as you need. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Switch that out to the other side. Find your footing. Light touch as you need. 30 seconds starting now. Modify as you need. Maybe you do this the first time and you feel like you got to stagger the feet and you're really holding on. Maybe as time goes and progression of practicing, you get to become more of a tightrope and less holding on. Got 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on off of that. Shake it out a little bit. Last thing, single leg balance. Very important. We can all stand on 2 feet, much easier than 1 foot. So here we'll practice standing on the 1 foot. We'll do 30 seconds for the video. If it's too hard for you, start with 5 or 10. If that seems too easy, you can add another few seconds or up to a minute, 2 minutes, whatever you need. Same thing here. We'll go with light touch. I prefer that the hand is on the opposite side. The support is on the opposite side of the leg that you're picking up. That way you're not leaning into it as much. So just a note on that. But let's do either side, wherever you're at. Lift up, 30 seconds. Keep that strong through that standing leg, this hip, not just kind of hanging out into it. Little micro bend in that knee, keeping that foot flat. Got 10 more seconds here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 2, 1. Go ahead and step it down to the other side. 30 seconds. Smooth breathing, focused. 10 more seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and let that foot down. We'll finish here with one last thing. Some smooth breathing. Sit down if you wish. And just through the nose, full deep inhale. Smooth exhale and relax. 2 more rounds in and out. Inhale and exhale. Relaxed, normal breathing. That's our senior program. Try it out. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, TheraStretchstudios.com. Remember to modify and intensify as you need. See you next time.